January 7th, 2019, 7:36 p.m. Surrounded by a bunch of dirty, crooked-ass cops. The same, I call them cops, law enforcement, any authority, certified profiler, counselor, anybody that connects with inside, per se, the government. But a lot of it's law enforcement. Long time followed, 20-some years plus, but a lot of things in like 2004, I was traveling around the United States. They're playing criminology, frauding the system like they have a right to. They got caught a lot of different places, administration stuff, but apparently they're approved here in Columbus, Ohio. A lot of administration elsewhere pointed the finger back here at Columbus, Ohio. Drugs, money, trafficking, whatever you can call into it, whatever guy, threats, intimidation. You don't fuck with us, we're intelligent, we know how to rig shit up, we know how to, we can sabotage your life just like we already have, and what you gonna do about it? Eavesdropping, threat of power, threat of all the rest of the bullshit. Yeah, what a neighborhood that I live in. Been sabotaged. System here in Columbus, Ohio, like I said, was pointed out by many different states of being one of the culprits and one of the roots of all of the causing. Not just corruption, organized crime affiliation, and all everything else. But I go and talk to counselors here, and oh, that's schizophrenic. Hey, buddy, neighborhood controlment, schizophrenic. What you gonna do? We'll just utilize what we've been taught to pulverize and paralyze you. What you gonna do about? Shout out, sound effects. Oh, we didn't say nothing. Nah, you making sound effects. It was already discussed not just in New York, New Jersey, Texas, motherfucking Florida, Colorado Springs, Colorado, which is another culprit-ass place. That's where a lot of these guys came from. They're accusing me of arson on an accidental fire, which happened almost, 13 years ago, 2006. Yeah, almost 13 years ago. Oh, you a bad retard. You're mentally retarded. I have a right to do this to you. Really? No paperwork for the retardation? I've been through the system and straight ass told them to give me my paperwork if I'm retarded, or tell me what the law is. The law should be standing on my side. Instead, there's participation. Colorado Springs, they got cracked down real hard because a lot of different people made complaints after about 6 years of being fed up with shit. And in those complaints, a lot of people found out organized crime, and literally intelligible organized crime. Not even just mafioso, which I ain't saying it wasn't. That was 100% proved it was, on top of a bunch of other organized, intelligible stuff coming from Columbus, Ohio, controlling shit in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Anyways, police pulling over police, police arresting police, FBI investigating FBI agents. But hey, we're all trustworthy. We would never do nothing wrong. Anyways, just had cellular cell phone jamming to the point I had to hold the button on the other cell phone and turn it off, completely let it reboot kind of situation. Anyways, with that being said, shit. A lot of cell phone jamming, a lot of electronic jamming still, and that's kind of why I stood up out here doing what I'm doing. Anyways, a lot of Hispanic, just all kinds of whatever can be pulverized on top of me. You shouldn't have claimed you're a godfather. You know the Godfather deal. Godfather this, Godfather that. They had an apartment tapped, and my family I was living with was in here, and is the setup. 100% pointed out. Everybody and their mother says one of the family members, which is a brother of mine, just a complete piece of crap. They had cops, detectives, their kids, not even just the detectives, but their kids, their teenage kids, or even what I was, young adult back then, there at supposedly the party doing the drugs and basically setting up a situation to fraud, basically systematical fraud. Setting another person up, getting them involved in something they shouldn't, and then going back in and popping them. Or trying to create case and whatever else they can sabotage. Accused of sexual assault for myself during a party. Didn't talk about it a whole lot here and there because there's nobody to trust, because there was trust broken within law enforcement and the corruption. And with that being said, I ended up years later, like back in 2011, with an appearance at mental health, told them what happened, and they came up finally with the relievation. And not even relievation, I'll explain it later, but what happened was forced compulsion, plus they set you up. That's not on you, the incident that you explained, which was a little drunken, touchy type of situation that they led on, that they set up. When it's just set up so thoroughly that you get somebody in trouble, set up intentionally, knowing that that person's going to be set up. And then there's been worse setups than that, trying to implant things on me or implant things elsewhere and then try to blame me with it. That's went on for years. These are good cops. They know what they're doing. Hell yeah, they know what they're doing. They know all the loopholes in the system. They practice the ignorance of the loopholes. They practice how badass they can threaten somebody that they know these loopholes. Anyways, nope, we ain't cops, man. You're a schizophrenic, really. 1 + 1 = 2 is all I'm going to say to that. And some of them aren't cops, like I said, but associated. You got cops at your party. You got Mr. Cruiser here that cruises these blocks around every day and night on his fucking routine. And on Saturday nights, whatever it be, I'll explain that a little bit later too. But you got you a shop party going on, and 20, 30 people over there. 20, 30 people over on the corner, and guess what cruiser's over here talking shit. Huh. There's a cruiser right there. Let's see, who's cruiser's over here at the party? Oh, Mr. Cruiser there. Huh. So, that's the end of that shit. But I'm not sure what the hell was happening here, but I am going to zoom in. These headlights, the phone's dimming out and shit. Hey, you jamming shit over there? Hey, I'll tell you what, you go tell on me, I'll go tell on you. You go ahead and write your paperwork out. I'll go ahead and contact Washington, D.C. and all the rest. Neighborhood corruption, fucking cover up, everything else. Yeah, fuck this shit. Yup. Damn, look, he took off quick, didn't he? That's a cop. Right there. I was talking about Mr. Cruiser, and boom. Huh. What? They already... Did I raise my voice up until then? I started this damn recording standing almost the split second I hit this front porch. Somebody trying to make a complaint. He's standing outside, oh my god. Yeah, what up? Corrupt ass cops. And imagine that. They're all doing profiling. Well, you follow me across the United States. It's already been proven on other things. And there is one reason. Why am I being targeted? There's a bunch of reasons. One of the reasons is back as a child, I exposed some type of homosexuality against another family member. And it's been nothing but what even mental health has said. Those type of investigators, even other law enforcement elsewhere, that I'm being targeted for revenge attacks because I ruined that person's life or caused harshness or whatnot, even though I didn't know any better. I didn't do it like as an attack, like haha. I ended up alleviating some information or something to a point, and that person got targeted and took it back out on me and the connections and the affiliations that person had, which is a family member, and with their associations and everything else. Next thing you know, I'm being targeted. And then to find out there's other family members that have a whole lot of homosexuality connections, which gets into what I was going to say, which I've done in past videos, long time. Homosexual organized crime. and being targeted by, now it ain't just one person, they're just a few floozy ass friends. Now it's a whole organization of, hey, you disgrace, you cause harshness, we're all gay, and buddy type of situation, homosexual buddy situation, and attacking you. Prove it. Well, let's go prove it. I've had perfectly good strangers, like in New York City, even though there's problems there, but the situations that are helpful for myself, walking out and saying, hey, someone's stalking you, hey, that's not right, hey, the cops should have already caught on this, I've caught on to this for 3 weeks that you've been up here, or that you've been around in the neighborhood, blah blah blah. If I can catch on to it, don't you think fucking law enforcement should be able to catch on to it? You know, I sort of got your back, even though we don't have any mutual contact. Some of them, I think I even had a couple of phone numbers, but I never could pursue anything because I was up there too quick and gone too quick. But anyways, to pursue shit, to say, hey, I got back, these people have, you know, I won't say just back, but at least a little balance of weight of, hey, you got contact somewhere else or a witness, well, shit, yeah. Besides the system trying to utilize, well, your word against ours, da-da-da. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video. Damn coincidental, damn cruiser pulls up when I'm talking about Mr. Cruiser, huh? The same party across the street, the dope, heroin, and I will say positively, just not even just trying to do it like sabotaging somebody else. Dope, heroin, drug addict, communal relations, and then 1 minute the next, oh, we're police officers the next. Hey, what you doing, buddy? What? You want me to fuck you up? You want me to jam your device? Burn your shit out? You want me to do this? Hey, I got in your mailbox. Hey, I got into your mail. The mail that you're going to receive, which I've received a lot of damaged shit. It's all damaged. We know about life-threatening shit. There's so much more to add to it. The person that's at that shop has been in New York City. I can identify him by face. I can identify him by characteristics. I can identify by a name that was said at the time that I seen his face that's around him, of another face that I also saw, which is related to him, supposedly. Them both being together. And the name, the characteristics, and the face. Now, I would have not have probably realized 100% himself if I didn't have that other person here, and the asinine fucking acts of bullshit that they play, terrorization, and their giddy, we're professional 1 minute and dope addict fucking the next. But anyways, the characteristics, like, how does that work? I don't know. You can tell me you're profiling me with characteristics, but I can't come back at you and tell you I understand these characteristics, or come back at it, law enforcement, these are characteristics that's happened before. You say so what 1 minute, the next minute I'm being jerked around that you're profiling my characteristics, fill in some type of spot of a suspect. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and press stop on this video at that. Sorry about the lingo, but hey, peace.